I'm Pat, and this is my life. I'm a graphic designer, photographer, and I live in beautiful Vancouver, Canada. So sit back, relax, and prepare for some shenanigans.
What is going on?
I don't know what's happening, but it's bumping at the border. Like, there's tons of people that are just like hanging out. Maybe it's like dual citizenship day.
Party mode on.
Party
Festival
mode on.
Tents up. Full speed. Stage. Stage.
We got a nice view of the of this van. Us or this. What a video bomb that was. I wonder if this is like a non-recording area. If they're like, would I be a threat? Would they look at me as, oh my god, that is a terrorist? I actually shouldn't say that because they probably have mics all around this place.
You know, everybody says that, and they probably do because everybody thinks so. So they must.
So they must.
They must. You know.
Yeah. So, there's this actually.
Yeah, everything.
I heard about this list of keywords that gets scanned. Like there's like 120 different keywords that you type into Google that gets scanned by the FBI or CIA or whatever, Homeland Security. And there's a blog, I think a Tumblr, where you can post poems that are only those words. Isn't that awesome? I'm gonna find it and put it in a link in the description for that.
That's so great.
So I'm gonna find that because I know it exists. So we just got out of Subway. Yuri got us lost because he was like, he saw a sign for Applebee's.
I saw a sign, and I wanted to get some junk food, but then couldn't do it.
And then yeah, so we wound up at Subway. My impressions of Washington State: a lot of American flags, a lot of American themed commercials on the radio, and I've realized that this Ford Fiesta is literally mentally challenged.
No.
Yeah, I had to reboot the entire audio system because I unplugged my phone. Yeah, like why, if this is a push ignition, why do we have a spot for the key?
Yeah.
No forethought.
No forethought. No,
I like how you threw on M83 when you called this your music, when I just had M83 on for the entire time.
I'm just cycling through tracks. Sure. See where you know.
Sure you're.
Может она выпала. Ну ладно, может Ну ладно, все. До свидания. Пока. That was Russian. Oh, such nice, hey? Wow.
No Caesars, no care. Alright, so we had a great fortunate bout of luck, if you will, and I was talking about the Underground Tour, which is the original streets of downtown Seattle, and we pulled up to a parking spot because we were thinking of parking, and lo and behold, across the street was the Downtown Underground Tour. So that's what we're gonna do. We've got an hour to kill before this tour starts, and yeah, so I'm crossing the street right now vlogging, and people are looking at me.
Dude,
so,
that's a great alley.
So yeah, let's explore.
Now this was a department store, general store, very popular one at its time. The original building was built in 1888, just in time for it to burn down the next year in 1889. But when they rebuilt the building, they rebuilt it to its original specifications. Now this bank of windows right here is that bank of windows, right over there. So if you're looking out that window in 1888, you're not seeing a retaining wall, you're seeing the sky above and the street and the businesses across the way. The door that we just walked through to get to here is this window. Okay? So, new sidewalk goes in, this window becomes a door. all of this becomes street level window, and all of this essentially goes underground, right? So guys, if you want to look kind of diagonally behind you, I want to draw your attention to something that is not circa 1880 anything. It is circa 1970s, this beautiful circular sofa, or poop, if you want to get fancy about it. What is it doing down here? Well, back in the 1970s, there was a made-for-TV film that was shot down here called Night Strangler. Does anybody remember that cinematic masterpiece? No? Well, some of you might recall the television show that came out of Night Strangler called Night Stalker. Okay, see, we got someone who remembers. So anyway, Night Strangler was about a private investigator stalking a vampire in the underground. And this beautiful piece of furnishing was part of the vampire's lair. And when they finished shooting, rather than try to cart this very awkward piece of furniture up back to street level, they just left it down here. And that's a very common theme with these spaces. I'm sure you all saw stuff in the other space and went, what's that sign doing down here? What's all that rubble doing down here? Very little of what you see down here has been planted by the tour. Photos, obviously, and things of that nature. But when you see stuff like this, it's all just been left here over time. And Bill Spidell, the tour's founder, wanted it that way. He wanted people to just see the various things that have been left down here, because it's like a time capsule, a visual history of all the uses these spaces have had over time.
So, here and I just finished the Underground Seattle tour. Very not impressed. I don't know, what would you want, what were you expecting? Were you expecting like...
Dead people.
Dead people.
Dead
there probably were. We just weren't aware of them.
I could smell them, but I couldn't see them, so...
Yeah. So we're going to the famous gum wall. Just picked up some Orbit gum, and yeah, we're gonna head there and contribute to the germ fest that is happening on that wall. That's disgusting.
Somebody got it up there.
That's impressive. So where's yours? Where did you put yours? Right there.
The market tried to get him to
That's
straighten
yours.
up a couple of times.
Oh, I know where I'm gonna put mine.
Well, you can come down here and do it yourself. That's on the like market preservation and development where he decided, you know what, let's just make it a tourist attraction.
That's mine. I want to. Apparently this is the original Starbucks. And we've seen it, not really caring about getting coffee. Let's go get a smoothie. What was that? So this building is tapered. Yeah. It's like a top, kind of like this kid.
If you want intimidating back alleys, this is it.
No, it's not. There's so many other ones in Gastown that are more intimidating than that. Blood Alley is more intimidating than that.
Cool house, library. Public library.
That's a library and a half. It's almost as cool as our library. No Coliseum, no care. No Coliseum replica, no care. Was that? Where did you bring me?
To the Seattle Art Museum statue sculpture park.
Sculpture park. So you just sit around looking at artwork, wondering exactly what that person was thinking while they were creating.
Much.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not usually a fan of sculptures, because you could pretty much make a sculpture out of anything and
call it anything and call it
and put it somewhere, and people would, depending on how gullible they are, would say that, oh yeah, that's awesome. but
That's awesome.
not really. We're having dinner at Mama's Mexican whatever, and clearly it's a great place to eat because they have a sticker of 12 Planet, little D&B for you folks. Yeah, so we're gonna eat. Head over to Yuri's friend's place for a little after party shindig.
Oh yeah.
With some.
The after party.
What did they call them? Seattleites? Seattleites.
Seattleites, I like that. That's cool. Yeah.
It was used. It was officially used by a fellow, a Seattleite. Just got back into the city, and yeah, like a noob, I ran out of battery. So yeah, but we were on the road by then. So yeah, Seattle, super awesome. A lot of fun times, a lot of great moments. Yeah, very, very interesting to see it from a different perspective than just seeing relatives. Have a good night. I hope you enjoyed the vlog.